Right, we are continuing in chapter one, basics of geometry. Today we're just going to talk about the angle part of this section. Then on day two, we will come back and talk about angle addition postulate and what it means to be an angle bisector. We're going to go through and just make sure we understand what does it mean to be an angle, how do we name them, things of that sort. So an angle is made up of two rays that share a common endpoint. This common endpoint is called the vertex. So if I were to look at this and I say, what are the two sides or what are the two rays that make up the angle? We would be looking at BA and BC. If I come back then and say, what is the vertex? Remember, the vertex is the common endpoint, which would be point B. Now, when we name an angle, there are multiple ways that we name them. There are three possible ways that we do. The first one is the angle symbol in front, and then three capital letters with the vertex in the middle. So there's two ways we could name this. We could say A, B, C. Notice the B is in the middle. Or we could say angle CBA. Again, the B is in the middle. The second way we can name an angle is the angle symbol in front and a single capital letter that is the vertex. So we can also call this angle angle B. Now, there is a caveat to that. We can only do that if there is only one angle present. That angle B completely expresses to you which angle you're talking about. If there's more than one there and you cannot tell the difference, then you cannot just write a single capital letter. The last one that we can use is we can use the label. Here we have a label of a 1 in the angle. So we could say that is angle 1. We can only do that if 1 is provided as well. So let's practice. Let's list this angle out using 4 different ways. So we're going to start off with the 3 letters. So I could go angle DEF. Remember, E is in the middle because it is the vertex. Angle FED. Again, E is in the middle. I could also name it angle E because there's only the one angle there. And I could name it angle 2 because that is the label that's given to it. Okay? So those are 4 ways we could name that angle. Now, when we look at this, we have 3 different angles in this picture. Let's go through and name each and every one. So the first one that I have is angle DVE. Now, angle DVE is this part of the angle here. Now, if I decided, I could also name that EVD, and I could name it angle 2. Those are all 3 the same angle. I could not use angle V because angle V, even though it's the vertex of the angle, actually could represent 3 completely different angles. So let's go to the next angle that I could name. I could name it EVF, which would be this angle. I could name it FVE, or I could name it angle 3. So that's the second one. The third one is the large angle, which goes all the way. So I could name it DVF, or I could name it FVD. Okay, and that's how we look at and name angles.